Alright guys, we are back in the game, and real quick I just want to show you guys the normal archery. Maybe that wasn't a great demo of what I'm trying to show. But this right here certainly will be.
Do your worst.
Took a while to get over there. We're both shooting at each other. Okay. So that is just regular archery in the game. And now I'm going to go ahead and dive in with a new mod covering archery. Alright guys, we are now back in the game and I have the mod installed, Realistic Arrow Speeds for Bows, which makes things a bit faster with archery. Arrows moving quite a bit faster, which I think is pretty nice. It also lowers the pool of gravity, so they'll shoot pretty straight on. I think it's a huge benefit. Yep. Now, I don't know if you guys could really see that, but I could definitely feel that. Like that is basically instantly wherever I pointed it to. Nice. I really actually wasn't expecting. Oh, you're not friggin' dead. Okay, well, hopefully guys, that is a good enough demonstration. I don't know if it's going to translate well from this video, the difference there, but I certainly felt the difference just comparing the two, just vanilla archery versus this realistic arrow speeds for bows. I could feel this was way, way faster, and I think I like it a lot more too. It definitely makes archery more fun. You can definitely get much, like let me see how far I can shoot this thing. Can I get to that tree, maybe? If I aim right at the tree. Wonder where that arrow fell. That might have been a better test, actually. I'm never going to find this arrow. It didn't make it quite 100% here. That's right. But yeah, hopefully you guys saw the difference between just vanilla and this. Hopefully this is a pretty cool mod and you guys are going to like it. With the demo out of the way, let's go ahead and get into installation, guys. Alright guys, we are on the Realistic Arrow Speeds for Oblivion Remastered mod page on Nexus Mods. As always, I'm going to leave a link in the description down below so you guys can follow along with everything that I'm doing. And if you liked the mod, please don't forget to endorse it. That is basically the like button of Nexus Mods. And with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So the first thing that I want to talk about before we get into installation is, of course, the requirements. This mod is 100% going to require UE4SS for Oblivion Remastered, as well as UE4SS Game Settings Loader. If you don't have those installed, don't worry, I have videos covering installation for both of those mods, and I will leave links to those videos in the description down below. Please make sure that you have those mods installed before trying to install this mod, otherwise it will not work. Alright, so let's dive into installation. And for this mod, I'm going to go ahead and cover both the mod manager download and the manual download. So real quick, let's go ahead and dive into mod manager download. As you can see, it's going to remind us that it absolutely requires both of these mods. Please, please get these mods installed if you don't have them already. I will have links in the description down below on how to get these installed. Alright, that out of the way, let's go on to download. We will do a slow download. And with Vortex, you can see right here, realistic arrow speed UE4SS GSL version is right there and installed and ready to go. And it is literally just that simple, guys. Vortex is amazing. But for some of you out there that have not converted to Vortex quite just yet, I will walk you through the much simpler, much easier, much faster way of downloading this mod manually. I'm sure it's going to take much longer than 10 seconds. Let's test that. Go to manual download, download, slow download. And again, I have a manual mods install folder for all of the manual installation mods that I get. Just going to save it here. You guys can save it wherever you want, but just make it somewhere that you will remember. So now that it's done downloading, I'm going to go ahead and extract this file. Ah, dang, Vortex would have been done by now. Ah, shucks. Dang. Golly gee, guys. Anyways, I have extracted it here now, the realistic arrow speed. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And we will go ahead and dive into this folder now. And as you can see, to be very compatible with Vortex, it has the folder structure to let us know exactly where to put it. But we still need to open up our actual games folder. So if we go here to games and we go to Oblivion Remastered, I can go ahead and open the game folder pretty easy from Vortex. I know some of you guys watching this right now, trying to get it manually installed, are not going to have Vortex, but you will most likely know where your Oblivion Remastered games folder is. If you don't, it's wherever you have Steam installed, Steam, Steam Apps Common, and then Oblivion Remastered. And we're actually going to dive in at the same thing here. So Oblivion Remastered, Oblivion Remastered. We're going to go into binaries, Win64, and then we are going to go to OBSE, plugins, plugins, and then game settings. And as you can see, Vortex has already done a great job of putting this here already. If you don't see either of these, that's totally fine. You may also not see even game settings folder. It could just be not here. If it's not here, you can go ahead and drag the game settings folder into here and it will handle everything for you. But you can also dive in and just move this on over if game settings folder is there. And then you have this realistic arrow speed ini installed. If we head back up here under game settings, binaries, game settings. You can also see we have realistic arrow speed in here, and you can go ahead and just drag and drop this on over, and it will also be here in the Win64 folder. If you don't see the game settings folder, you can of course just drag this on over and it will be there. So let me double check that that's all there is for manual installation before I tell you guys some bad information. Extract the mod in game settings directory, or use a mod manager like Vortex. Yep. Okay. So I second that, but if you guys wanted to manually install it, that is pretty much it, guys. I think even if you were up here and you went to here, you could just drag this folder over and it will replace all the files automatically or place them where they need to go. I think that works just as well. There's a lot of ways to go about manual installation, but I dove in a little bit. Hopefully that was pretty straightforward, very simple for you guys to follow along with. I hope you guys didn't get lost along the way. If you did, please let me know in the comments down below, and I will do my best to hopefully help you guys out. I have been pretty good about getting to the comments of my videos. And with all that out of the way, guys, as always, happy modding and happy Mondays. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video all the way through to the end. I really appreciate it, and I hope it was very helpful showcasing this mod and showing how to install it. I'm really hoping that we can get this channel growing so that we can show as many people as possible how easy it is to install some mods and showcase some really good mods that some hardworking people come up with. In order to do that though, I'm really going to need you guys' help. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Share this video with as many people as you can. We'll try to get this channel growing and hopefully it helps as many people as possible. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.